Hello Pisces, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For this week's main card, the tarot card, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden. Tilly Walden's name's up at the top. There is a website, hopefully I have this correctly on there. I think it's Liminal11, if you can see it, liminal11.com. Feel free to check that out if you want to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards, one of my favorite decks. Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. Websites are, I think it says hayhouse.com. No, Hay House Radio. hayhouseradio.com, but if you take out the radio, I think it takes you to Hay House. Or if you look up Sandra and Taylor. That'd be cool. Are we good? Anything else? I think that's that. All right. What do we have for Pisces? Ooh. One of the bonus cards. Two of the bonus cards. Okay, the bonus cards are morning and night with this deck, which is fine. Okay, let's get into it a little further. What's going on with this? You got morning and night going on here. There's a chance to start again. You get morning and night. These are the morning and night cards. I find them very interesting. You've got both of them. I'm saying this as a Pisces. It's just kind of like if Pisces is going to get both of these cards, I'm feeling it's like it's time to bring something from your dreams into reality. I'm a very intuitive reader, so it's kind of like it's trying to create that moment that you've been dreaming about. You can make something happen here. To get other people to back you up, start making it happen, and they'll add in afterwards. So if this is something that you think it's going to take a few people to help you, create the plan first. Stabilize the plan first. Start writing down what you want to do. Start maybe getting supplies and fortify that you're going to do this. You don't have to go crazy. It's kind of like when somebody gets a new hobby and they like start buying all this expensive stuff. We don't have to do that. But maybe it's time to get some things, start testing things out, get the minimal so I can get some experience, that type of thing. Start building the plan a little bit. I want to learn how to do this, and I'm going to add it into that. And the more you start building it, the more you start bringing it forward, even if it's just minimal. So I love cooking analogies, but I'm kind of feeling more of an artistic bend on this one. Which, cooking definitely has this artistic flavor to it. Those people who are really great cooks and bakers, I really feel like they're very artistic people, and they bring their artistry to their cooking and their baking. But I'm seeing like I'm starting to learn how to make something out of clay. And it's kind of like I'm learning some techniques. I know that there's a lot of people who use a lot of different tools, a lot of different types of things. There's expensive things to use. There's things to roll things out. There's different levels of clay. I feel like I'm just getting some regular, plain, economical gray clay, and I'm seeing what type of shapes I can make. And I'm just kind of like, I want to make shapes that I like, whatever shapes they are. And as a Pisces, I'm like, sometimes you just want to make simple ones, like maybe a heart. Maybe you just want to make a sun. Maybe you want to make a star. Maybe a clover. Whatever you want to make. Starting with simple shapes. Maybe you want to make a triangle because that means something to you. You're just starting off with things that are simple. You have big ideas, big places this wants to go. You want to go with this, but I feel like you're starting small. And then it's like, all right, I'm making some simple shapes, and then I'm seeing like how to put color on them. Starting with maybe acrylics, then I'm trying some like rubs, maybe some certain types of rubs that get pigment on there. I don't know what you call those things. There's something, and then I'm like putting a glaze on there, see if it stays on there, see the effect it has afterwards. I'm trying different things. I'm just enjoying the situation, right? And maybe I'm taking these little shapes and I'm just filling a little bowl with them, just because it's just a reminder of me about the successes and what I'm building. I'm enjoying it. I'm just enjoying the process. Because I see you going in there with the Prince of Wands, torches, fire. It's fire either way. You're putting in effort and you're bringing it forward. There's something that's igniting you forward. The thing is to get it burning, but to keep that burning going. It's kind of like if you're doing a campfire, you want to start a good fire, but then you want to get some coals and you want to keep those coals burning, right? It doesn't have to be burning at the highest temperature constantly, but whatever you start, you want that to burn into coals, and you want to keep those coals. You want to tend to those coals. This is how you can tend to those coals. You don't go all running for the end. Don't run for the goal line, but like keep things going. Keep your interest going, and learn pieces and enjoy what you're learning. Keep stimulating your mind and keep yourself going forward the best you can. The Four of Pentacles is like, if you can make this a habit, you can really start something that's going to create some great success for you. As a Pisces, one of the things when I start projects that I really want, if I have a long-term project, like I want this to be, say I want to paint my living room, just for argument's sake. Side note, I hate painting. I hate painting that. I hate painting walls, like I hate that. But that's besides the point. If I can cut that up and I can be like, well, maybe if I get the paint and I spend like 20 minutes to half an hour a day painting, but then I'm like, well, then I have to move stuff around too. So I start like saying, well, what do I have to do to paint this room? And like, instead of the living room being the main focus of the house, can I make a different room the main focus for the house? Maybe for argument's say 2 weeks. I mean, it's my house. I live by myself, so I'm good. I can do that at the moment. Well, I don't live totally by myself, but that's a whole other story. So I just make a different room the focal point of the house for a couple weeks. And maybe one day I just, move things around and get everything prepped so that I can paint in there. The next day I do some more prep. Maybe I'm taping a couple things off. It takes 10 to 30 minutes or 20 to 30 minutes. And I do piece by piece every day, and I'm just invested in the outcome, right? I just make sure that I don't blow myself out of the water, burn myself out, but it's kind of like I'm going to do a little bit every day. And for me, for example, my strongest time is in the morning. It just is. So I try to like find a place in the morning time that like I can do this, and then it also like not only I get it out of the way, but I get this bump of energy, kind of like, aha, that's out of the way, and it makes me feel good. And I drag it forward, and I make it a habit, and I make it a pattern. It may take 2 weeks to do it, but that's my prerogative. I get it done. I got it all done by myself, and I'm happy with the result I got. It took 2 weeks, and most people would be like, well, I would just take a Saturday. Well, that's you. And maybe you could do it in half a Saturday. Well, again, that's you. That's not me. I'm me. I do it my way. I do it the Pisces way. Sure, it took me 2 weeks, but I'm happy with the result. I got to do it at my pace. Also, when you're painting, especially when you're painting walls, a lot of times, not all times, you do more than one coat. So if I have it already, blocked out, and I can go over places again, I can like do a little spot, then that dries, and the next day I go over that again and go over the next spot, or however I'm doing it. It just makes it easier. It makes it more palatable. It makes it, if I can get that pattern down. I feel like Pisces do well with patterns. I mean, everybody's different, I know that, but judge it for yourself naturally. I can take out the situation. I can take out of the situation what I don't like, and I can start kind of like making it more of a success for me, is what I'm getting, like more of a success for Pisces. Now, when you do this, I do see people wanting to help you, but at first it's kind of like they're not really sure. They're like, well, I got my own things going. I don't know. But what I feel like is you're going to get surprise help every now and then. And people are just going to kind of come over and help you with this, help you with that. You're going to find you get through the situation a lot faster. You'll learn a lot more, and more opportunities come to you because of it. People are watching. People seem to be very much watching, and they're seeing the results you get, and they're seeing the success you get, and they're like, I like the way this Pisces works. I like the fact that the Pisces has their own life under control. They're making what they want happen, and they're cutting it up and doing it on their terms, and it's working for them. That's their business how they do it, but they get their own goals. They get their own reward. They track their reward, and it's their business how they do that. The King of Wands is very interesting to me with this situation, because I feel like they would just blast right through and get it right done. The way they would do it, they would probably take a day, get it done, and get it out of the way, and that would be how they would do it. But they like the way you're doing this. You're showing more opportunities. You're doing things differently, and you're enjoying the process. It's getting things done, and it gets it done in your terms. You do things on your terms. They seem to very much like this, which is very interesting to me for this card. Is there anything else with this card we should know about somebody watching you? 9, the Hermit card, and then Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. They're seeing you could do a lot more. They're really paying attention. It's interesting that this King of Pentacles to me looks like they're thinking. That's not Pentacles. That's Swords. I'm calling it pentacles, thinking it's fire, and it's actually swords. That's great, because there's the wings there make it look like fire to me. Because I see them like thinking what else you could do, and I feel like the Hermit card, they're like, that's not it's swords. You got a pentacle energy going there, but that's swords. I do see them thinking about where this can go next. I see them watching and seeing what else can work for you. I see somebody thinking about the success you have and the way you're doing. They seem to be very happy for you. And they're also thinking more could come into this. Just to be more validating with my whole pentacle energy, the Two of Pentacles is right after. Yeah? It is. Okay. I mean, I go down the intuitive. That's the way I follow it. And I do feel like they're paying attention, they're watching. And I keep getting like they're thinking a lot about where you could go with this and how much more you could do and how they want to add in and help you and also how you could help them. You seem like a great connection. They really seem to be thinking a lot about you. They have a lot of ideas about what can come forward. This is torches, this is the fire. So it's kind of like I have a lot of cards down here and they're all influencing me at once. So in case it sounds like I'm cuckoo, which, they have a lot of things they want to bring forward for you. And they're seeing the way you're doing things. They're like trusting you to like start you on a path, let you do it on your own terms, and things work out very well. When you also cut it up into pieces, I feel like you have a very high quality of what you're doing. And I think they're noticing that. When you cut it up into pieces, you spend, honest effort trying to make that little piece you're doing to your satisfaction, to a way that you really enjoy. And they seem to be really impressed with like, it's a high quality that you're producing because of the way you're cutting it up and the concentration you're putting on it and bringing your stress level down. It's my opinion that Pisces do better with less stress. Not always. We're all different. But my parents were Pisces. I'm a Pisces. It seems like we all did better with less stress. You're doing it your way. Judgment going in your favor. They want to pull you into something because of this. They might even want you to tell other people how to do it. This is how it was. It was just kind of sitting there. I think it fell out while I was shuffling. And what it's saying is you might be surprised. They might want you to teach the way you do things to others, like breaking things up into smaller pieces, getting that quality with the smaller piece to get that long-term high-quality goal. It gets done. It's not about just getting it done. It's about getting the best out of it when it is done. It's like it doesn't need to be done fast. It needs to be done well, right, correct, fortified. You might have another opportunity coming in. I feel with the Death card like an unexpected opportunity that you might be giving information with. I'm seeing if you do take this, you're helping people move forward, and you might have, especially with Pisces, you might be telling people what they need to know before they need to know it. You might have these moments where they're like, honestly, Pisces, when you were telling me this, I thought it was good information. I just didn't know what I was going to do with it. 2 weeks pass, and then that's exactly what I'm doing, exactly what you just told me how to do it. You gave me examples, and that's how it worked out. You're going to really bond with people. The Chariot is a great card for Pisces. Sometimes it talks about Cancer energy, but I feel like these are people who are going to like you, going to stick with you, going to feel like you have a lot to offer. There's a lot coming forward. There's this little thing I'm also seeing with like writing down your accomplishments and writing down your plans and reminding yourself and going back over these things every now and then about all your accomplishments and how to stick to the plan. Like, this is the plan that worked for me. These are the accomplishments I had. If you start that list, if you start that reminder system for yourself, every now and then, like once or twice a week, if you go back to that and update it, double check, like, am I sticking to my plan? Have I added all my successes in here? It seems like it's just for you, but if you keep doing this, you strengthen yourself and you remind yourself, I did this well, and I know I did that well, and so also backed up that this was really good, and they really liked how I did this, and I got these compliments here, which really, fortified that, yeah, it wasn't just in my head, it actually was really good. If you keep doing that, too, and you keep adding these layers, you're going to get stronger and stronger, and you're going to get better and better results. So I highly recommend that. Naturally, you got to do how you need to do, but if you do that, you create your plan, you keep going back to your plan. If you have to revise it, but always keep your main plan. Don't delete something out and forget what you did. If you're going to revise your plan, I feel like keep a main document with the basic plan that you started with, and if you can, I feel like always remember your revisions. Like, put your revisions to the side. Maybe like something, somehow this is no longer used. If you're writing it out with a pen, it feels easier. Just like put one line through things, kind of like I decided not to use this. But that way you can go back later and go, oh wait, I did try that once. I don't want to do that again. Or, oh wait, I did try that once and the way I was adding it in wasn't working, but maybe if I try that again a different way, I can make that work. I hope I'm not making this too complicated. If any of this sticks, go with it. If it just seems like, I don't know, don't worry about it, move on from it. I think we're good though, because I feel like what they're saying, you have a lot of possibilities coming in here, and they're trying to help set you up for success, to not only get success, but keep it. So hopefully this will help you not only get success, but also keep it. Are we good? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.